It's winter sports at Muscatine High School. I'm Joel Krausar in the Discover Muscatine Sports Network as we're live for our first basketball game of the season. Girls basketball kicks off our winter season as the Muskies 1-0 host Pleasant Valley in their first game of the season. I'm joined by my partner Bob Long, who gets to now no longer a dad in the program, gets to just come in and help us in the booth after your daughter was one of the leading seniors in that fantastic senior class who graduated last year, Bob. We'll talk a little bit more about this year's team and how the new coaching staff, first home game for head coach John McBride as this new look Muskie girls basketball team. We're going to take a quick 60-second break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups. And to break this one down pregame, MAC Conference basketball on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest eighth of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
Artie's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
Hi.
And welcome back to Muscatine High School, the home of the Muskies. I'm Joel Krausar on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network, joined by my partner Bob Long, as it is Muskie girls basketball tonight as the Muskies host Mississippi Athletic Conference rival Pleasant Valley. Bob, new look for the Muskies this year, not just on the floor for the girls after the 6 seniors graduated from last year's team, but new head coach, Coach Susan Orbis, resigned. She's moved on to the next phase of her career and just an outstanding leader in our community for so long. But I've been very impressed with the new hire, Mr. John McBride. He comes to Muscatine after many years as the head coach at Orion High School in Illinois and as an assistant in Moline, but most recently as an assistant at Blackhawk Junior College, which has a pretty good basketball program. We're thrilled to have Coach McBride in Muscatine.
Absolutely, Joel. You know, I've had the opportunity to talk recently to Coach McBride a little bit this summer, quite a bit this fall. I'm definitely interested to see what the new look Muskies have in store for us tonight.
And he told me last week when I talked to him, he wants to run, he wants to defend, and he wants to get after teams and be the aggressor. And we saw it last week. The Muskies traveled up to Cedar Rapids Prairie on the 23rd and defeated the Prairie Hawks 39-36, and it was a close game. And I think that was a game that a lot of people weren't sure Muscatine was going to go up and pull that win off, and they showed some people some stuff last week.
Oh, absolutely, Joel. You know, this Muskie team, you know, a lot of seniors, but, you know, they are young when it comes to varsity basketball experience, but they are very athletic, and they have a ton of varsity experience from other sports.
I was just say, not necessarily a lot of varsity basketball experience, so you have state qualifiers in many sports. Some of the best soccer players in the state are on this basketball team. I know that sort of athleticism and defensive detail, because really it's a more condensed version, but a lot of the same defensive fundamentals you find in soccer you find here in basketball as well.
Oh, absolutely. The use of angles, you know, the use of spacing, you know, ball movement, and you know, what's also interesting about these young ladies is that many of them are great friends.
And that's important. They've played together, they've competed together, and so you can kind of bear down and find some stuff when you're in adversity, because they've been there before in other sports.
Absolutely. You know, and I just think that this team, you know, is definitely going to show a lot of grit, like Coach McBride said, and I think the tempo of the game may be just a little bit different moving forward here.
I think we're going to see a little bit more pressure, full court press, and we are going to see the starting lineups here as they're beginning to be announced by PA announcer Roger Bates. Now, Pleasant Valley does have some experience, and they do have some dynamic players. Bob Hallie Weiss, you mentioned her off the air. She's someone the Division I scouts are looking at, and she's had an extensive AAU career.
Absolutely. She plays for one of the best AAU programs in the country, not only the state of Iowa, but the country. She plays at the top level for her class for the All-Iowa Attack. Her squad won Nike Nationals at her grade level this past summer, and her stock for collegiate basketball is definitely on the rise.
Just a junior for the Spartans, the 6'1" Hallie Weiss. We'll keep our eyes on her tonight. Also starting for the Spartans, Maddie Motes-Carr, a senior guard, 5'4", and then Addie Kirchhoff, a 5'8" forward. She's a senior, another player who has a lot of varsity experience.
Absolutely. Addie Kirchhoff has been around the Pleasant Valley varsity basketball team for the last, I'd say, 3 years, most likely. She's logged a lot of court time for the Spartans.
And then Megan Schultz at center for the Spartans. She's a 6'1" senior. And then rounding out the starting lineup, a freshman, 5'11", Addie Maurer, someone who I know that Coach Jennifer Getz is high on, and that's evident by putting her in that starting lineup here early in her career.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, Joel, to see. Pleasant Valley seems to have a lot of length, and let's see what it looks like in that 2-3 zone, because I guarantee you it'll be out here tonight.
The Muskies are led by returning starter senior Grace Bodie, the leading scorer returning from this team. Again, we mentioned not a lot of minutes for the rest of this team last year, but a lot of athleticism and experience in other sports. Carly Ricketts, who's on that state qualifying softball team, she'll be getting the other start at guard. She's a 5'5" guard. Ashlyn McGinnis, a 5'4" guard. She's also a senior, getting the start for the Muskies. And 5'5" senior Maya Jansen, another senior. And then Jasmariah Jones, a 5'8" junior, also in the starting lineup for the Muskies. And Coach McBride's very high on her. Now we will rise as we honor America with the national anthem. Great job with the national anthem. It's always good when they have a student able to come and sing that.
Absolutely.
We'll talk a little bit more at halftime about the Muscatine music students who participated in the Iowa All-State Music Festival a few weeks ago. Another rich tradition in our state that our school does very well with their orchestra, band, and choir programs. But before we get to that, we'll be focused here. It is tip-off time at Muscatine High School, Mississippi Athletic Conference girls basketball action. What a way to start the season with a rivalry. These two teams have always had hard-fought battles, Bob. Muscatine went 2-0 last year against the Spartans.
Absolutely. The last couple of years, Muscatine has had Pleasant Valley's number, and let's see what happens tonight, Joel.
And Pleasant Valley wins the tip. Carr brings it up. Man-to-man defense for the Muskies. Steal early on. That is Ashlyn McGinnis diving into the passing lane. And it'll be Muskie ball as the foul. That's going to be on Motes-Carr. So the Muskies starting with the defensive pressure. Now Bodie brings it up for the white. Muscatine in their home white jerseys, purple numbers. Working it around. Shot fake by Jansen. Kicks it out. That's McGinnis for three. Rebound by the Muskies. As Ricketts unable to secure the, she turns it over. And now Weiss will bring it up, or Kirchhoff, excuse me, brings it up for the Spartans. Moats Carr with the drive to the elbow. Picks up a dribble. Active defense here for the Muskies. Backdoor cut and good. As Hallie Weiss.
Looks like PV's picking us up full court. A little diamond press here, Joel.
1-2-1-1 trap. They get the deflection. And now the Muskies will inbound. Run out blocked.
That was a nice attack by the basket by Jazzy Jones there, trying to punish that press.
Weiss dribbles it around the top of the key. Carry called. And that's another turnover. That's Addie Maurer. Turnovers now for Pleasant Valley. And the full court pressure ensues. Over the top pass. Back to Ricketts. Jones for three. Shot no good. Rebound. Kirchhoff. And now Moats Carr brings it up the floor for the Spartans. Schultz has it on the wing. Maurer for three. No good. Rebound Jones. Fast pace so far between these two teams.
Absolutely. Pleasant Valley's looking to push pace with that full court press and going back into that 2-3 extended trap zone.
Schultz gets a hand on it, but then Bodie deflects it out of bounds. And now Reagan Pagliano into the ballgame, another freshman for the Spartans. She checks in for Moats Carr. Errant pass caught by Jones. Muskie defense with another turnover. And then they give it right back. Now the Spartans on the break. Here's Weiss. Layup is good. $4-0 lead for Pleasant Valley. Ooh, near steal again.
Yeah, we got away with that one, didn't we, Joel?
Jumper up, no good.
Maya Jansen.
They're going to call Jones over the back. Weiss had the inside position. Coach Getz with another substitution. Kenzie Stats into the game. Schultz will check out.
Pleasant Valley's pretty young.
Very young. But they have to have a deep bench with this pace that they're wanting to go at.
Absolutely.
Weiss drives baseline, reverse layup, no good. Rebound Bodie.
Ashley McGinnis did a nice job of forcing her underneath the backboard there, but Weiss is just so long. She missed the shot, but it was a pretty nice reverse layup. Yeah.
Bodie tries baseline. McGinnis has it deflected. Jones gets the loose ball. Shot up and good. Three-pointer from First National Bank of Muscatine by Maya Jansen.
Big shot by Maya right there.
Cuts the lead to one. Shot up, no good. Rebound Jansen, and Bodie will bring it up for the Muskies. Now a little zone look here from Pleasant Valley.
Yeah.
That ball is deflected, and it'll be Muskie ball.
We just need to be a little bit more solid with our passing here, Joel.
Yeah, so it is going to be Pleasant Valley ball. I thought the Spartans had the last touch, but I just might have been shielded from the look there. I think Coach McBride saw the same thing I might have. I got an explanation, and now the Spartans will bring it up the floor.
Two new Muskies there, Joel.
I can't keep up. Meredith Connor and
Becca Haig.
Weiss with the drive and the runner. Nice shot from the junior. Connor will bring it up the floor. Again,
Pretty quick.
one of those standout soccer players for Muscatine.
Absolutely. And a tremendous competitor.
Yeah, finds the basketball court again after playing as a youngster. And that'll be a timeout here. Full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. It's Muskie basketball on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'd like to take a minute to talk to you about Pearl City Media.
At Pearl City Media, we develop custom marketing solutions for businesses of all kinds. Between radio, cable TV, newspaper, Facebook, Google, and YouTube ads, it can be tough to make sure your business is seen and understood by the right people. Pearl City Media understands that people are everywhere, and reaching the right kind of people for your business isn't so simple. Maybe you want to increase your business's awareness and sell more inventory, or maybe you want to book more appointments, or maybe you need a bump in your lunchtime traffic. Whatever your goals are, Pearl City Media will listen and create a strategic campaign focused on helping you reach those goals. We handle all the strategy, planning, execution, and will update you on the results of the campaign while constantly evaluating the effectiveness of your campaign.
And welcome back. Muscatine trails 6-3 with just over 3.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. As Grace Bodie brings it up the floor for the Muskies. Over to Connor. Connor gets a little extra step.
Yeah. Got to keep that left foot down there, Joel.
Like the aggressiveness, though, from the senior.
Yeah. You're going to definitely get that from her.
Pagiano brings it up the floor for the Spartans. Weiss thinks about a three. Now she'll fire. And good from the top of the key, Hallie Weiss.
That's 9 for her, Joel.
And now they're going to get her for a foul. Yeah, so it is Hallie Weiss 9, the Muskies 3. Maya Jansen with the lone basket for the Muskies here. But both teams really exerting themselves on the defensive side.
Yeah. Hallie Weiss so far has shown us that she can take the ball to the hoop and hit a three. That's a pretty tough combination.
Bodie, intercepted on the inbounds. Pagiano. Shot short, rebound Bodie. Grace brings it up the floor. Finds Jansen.
There you go.
Ooh. Weiss steps in the passing lane. Again, that length. Turnaround shot up, no good. And Bodie fights and gets that rebound and keeps her dribble alive in the process.
Nice work.
She made that look easier than it is.
Well, she's got a lot of experience, Joel.
Connor feeds Jones, who will go to the free throw line. As Jazzy Jones will take her first free throws of the evening.
Muscatine definitely wants to attack the basket. There's no doubt about that. There's definitely some aggression there.
It's the first foul on Schultz. First free throw, no good. Good-looking student section tonight for the Muskies.
Yeah, I think the kids are just ready to do something,
Yeah,
Joel.
I would agree.
It couldn't come last year at this time.
No, that's true. Jones misses the second. Rebound by Schultz. And now Kirchhoff will bring it up the floor. Weiss on the wing to Maurer. Moats Carr at the top of the key. Works it around to Schultz. That's Kirchhoff.
Kirchhoff, yep.
Kirchhoff with the layup up and good. That made basket lets that 1-2-1-1 trap set up. But Connor just splits it. Finds Jansen on the wing. Shot up, no good. And rebound Kirchhoff.
Oh, I think she got away with one there, Joe.
Bauer misses it, but Weiss gets the rebound. Moats Carr for three, no good. Muscatine with the rebound. That's Becca Haig. And now Connor will bring it up. Bodie on the wing. Pleasant Valley aggressive in that zone. Finds Jones on the baseline. Kick to Jansen. Inside, there's Haig with the layup and good.
Nice pass there by Maya Jansen to find Beck on that backside of that zone.
Maurer, jab step, she'll drive. Shot up, no good. Rebound. And a foul. So Maurer misses the shot and then chases the foul. That's one of those freshman mistakes the coach gets. We'll have a conversation with.
Well, absolutely. After she had a layup there and she missed the shot that she probably normally makes.
Frustration foul.
Absolutely, trying to get it back. No need to foul 94 feet from the basket.
Minute 19 to go here in the first quarter. What a fast-paced, aggressive first quarter we've had.
Yeah. Ella Schroeder just checked in.
Ricketts brings it up the floor for the Muskies as well. She's back in. Connor. She tries to drive, and that's going to be some discussion. It'll be blue ball. It'll go to the Spartans.
Yeah, that's a tough zone to dribble through. You might get through it once or twice, but after that, they're going to clamp down.
Just so much length.
Yeah.
Between Kirchhoff Weiss and now number 23, Quinn Weiss, the freshman Weiss, checks in. Moats Carr to Weiss, to Hallie Weiss.
Meredith working hard up there.
Connor gets the steal. And she tries to split it again. Break to Moats Carr, shot up and good. Now Ricketts will bring it up for the Muskies.
Nice ball fake there. We got to be able to fake, pass by.
To give now Connor. She'll try to drive. And now Weiss with the layup up, no good. And now the lead extends to 10 here for Pleasant Valley. And Muscatine unable to get the shot off as Muscatine trails after the first quarter. 15-5. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more Muskie girls basketball action on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
Back at Muscatine High School. Joel Krausar and Bob Long on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. This is the Muskies trail Pleasant Valley 15-5 here at the beginning of the second quarter. But what an exciting first quarter that was. Both teams aggressive.
Up and down the floor a little bit there, Joel.
Ricketts finds herself trapped. She finds Jansen on the cut. Back to Jones. And now Connor will reset at the top of the key. Tries to feed the post to Jones. Loose ball though, Muscatine recovers. We got a foul called as Becca Haag with a good drive. Kirchhoff draws her first foul. The Spartans with 5 personals as Haag with the jumper, no good. Rebound, blocked. And that'll be another turnover for the Spartans as they try to run out the break.
Yeah, Becca Haag got a nice jumper off there. Looked good, just didn't fall.
He'll take that shot every time.
Absolutely, uncontested.
Connor will bring it up, a little 2-1-2 zone look here from the Spartans. Allows them to kind of match up and move. Connor splits, she turns it over, but then Muskies get a hand on the run out. But the layup is up and good from Pangiano. Connor will bring it up for the Muskies. Ella Schroeder still in the game. She'll drive, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Nice to see Ella Schroeder in the game. Junior.
It's nice to see how much confidence these Muskies are playing with, too. You can tell that the light is green, and they know what to do when they have the ball in their hands.
Oh, absolutely.
First free throw up and good.
The light is definitely green, but we do have to do a little bit better job of taking care of the basketball.
Second free throw good for Schroeder. And now she'll check out, and Grace Bodie will check back in. And now the Muskies get to set up their three-quarter court pressure.
Looks like a half-court diamond press here, Joel.
Long pass. Weiss catches it, and she drives to the hoop and finishes with the left hand. Deflected.
That young lady may be in for a big year, Joel.
Yes, she might. And she gets another bucket there off the steal. And now Coach McBride wants a full timeout. We'll take another 30-second break. You're watching Muskie basketball on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
We are looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking about.
We're looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing I need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest eighth of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
And we are back as the Spartans extend their lead to 14. Bodie, she's trapped in a steal from Pagignano. And Bodie will pick up the foul. Right now, this press just relentless for the Spartans.
We've got to find a way to be able to reverse the ball against it besides off the dribble.
Pagignano, she'll drive. Scoop shot up, no good. Rebound. Muscatine as Ricketts will bring it up the floor. Tries to find Bodie in the corner, and Weiss is there to try to trap. Ricketts with the drive, kick out to Bodie. Shot up, no good. But Ricketts fights and gets the rebound. And picks up a foul on Hallie Weiss, her second.
That's a nice job by Carly Ricketts right there. That's a big foul right there.
That is a huge foul. Hallie Weiss with 13 points for the Spartans.
Oh, checked her out.
So she'll take a seat as Carly Ricketts will go to the free throw line.
Let's see if the Muskies can make a little hay while they're taking a break there.
First free throw is good from Carly. Score while the clock's not moving. That's a good way to chip away at a lead.
Absolutely.
5:42 to go here in the first half.
As my mom always says, they're free, Joel.
Absolutely.
They're free.
As I was shooting them, they're costly. Rebound by Moats Carr. And now Kirchhoff will bring it up for the Spartans. Schiltz back to Moats Carr. Pagignano, she'll drive left. Good contest from Haig. Schiltz with the rebound. Maurer with the.
There we go.
She travels. Maurer thought about the shot, unable to keep her feet on the ground. They got a little shuffle as the Muskies force a turnover.
We got wholesale substitutions for the Muskies. 3 in Almost like a line shift.
Penalty kill on for the Muskies.
Absolutely.
Jansen, Bodie, Ricketts. And now Sophia Thomas checks in for the Muskies. Along with Jones. Jones drives. That's shot up. She draws a foul, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Sophia's first action of the year. I think she may have been at a soccer showcase.
I think you're
last
right.
week during the Prairie game.
The future Cyclone soccer player, Sophia Thomas, who had an outstanding fall as the kicker on the football team. She finds her way now back into a little bit more familiar environment on the basketball floor. Yeah, but she joined the football team about 4 days before the first game.
Oh, yeah.
And kicked well all season long for the Muskies. Jones misses the first free throw. And she nails it.
There we go.
Cutting into that lead.
Nice stroke by Jazzy there.
Pagignano pushes it up to Maurer. Now Pagignano for three. Rebound, Ricketts. Ricketts finds Bodie. Active hands there.
Yeah, I'd like to see Grace go behind her back there instead of getting sucked into a crossover.
Thomas, she finds herself in a double team. Now Jones, short corner pass. Shot up blocked, but it'll stay with the Muskies.
Quinn Weiss.
Yeah,
just another one.
Just another one.
Yeah.
And she seems to have some of the similar attributes.
And the sister graduated last year, I believe.
6'1" freshman.
Yeah.
It's like a factory.
There you go, Carly.
Carly Ricketts with the step back three, gets the shooter roll.
That's a big shot for Carly Ricketts, Joel.
Muscatine cuts the lead to 9. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Now we're on the wing to Quinn Weiss. Finds Schultz on the cut. Good movement there from that Spartan offense.
Yeah, one 6'1" kid to another 6'1" kid.
Dive into the rim. And Weiss finds her.
Pretty interchangeable.
Now Bodie on the left wing. Thomas unable to handle the pass. And another turnover for the Muskies as now Maurer will bring it up for the Spartans. To Pagignano. Moats Carr for three. Long. Rebound. Bodie, now she'll push. Bodie goes to the rim. And she'll draw the foul and she'll go to the free throw line. That's a senior move. She saw she had the position. She attacked the rim and drew the foul.
She did.
Coach Katz didn't love it, but I think it was the right call.
I definitely think she got fouled. But I also think she may have had her teammate on the right side there, too.
So now Bodie goes to the free throw line. First one is good. Line change now for the Spartans as Hallie Weiss with 2 fouls checks back into the ball game.
Yeah, the Muskies made up a little ground there with her out of the ball game.
Molly Ramirez also checking in for the Spartans for her first action. Miller misses the second. Up to Weiss. Good recovery from Bodie.
Absolutely.
To deflect that entry pass to Hallie Weiss. Kenzie Stotts really trying to feed this junior leading scorer for the Spartans.
I'd like to see somebody try to step in there and jam that cut just a little bit, though.
Weiss gets the inbound. Air ball. Stotts with the air ball, and it'll be Muscatine basketball with 3:06 to go here in the first half. I'd like to see the Pleasant Valley boys take a page from the girls' pace here. I like this aggressive pace. No need for the shot clock this year when you have with the Pleasant Valley girls playing.
No.
As Bodie works it around. And we're getting the shot clock next year, and I'm thrilled.
I just have mixed emotions about it, Joel.
Yeah, it's been my soapbox moment for the last few years. Bodie dribbles it around. She finds Ricketts. Back to Thomas. Jones has it stolen Good anticipation from Weiss. Weiss gets fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line with 2:24 to play.
Yeah, it's interesting how Muscatine's attacking this zone here. Historically, most people try to put a permanent person in the middle, control the center person. But we seem to be having kids flash in and out.
Weiss misses the first free throw. 10-point lead for Pleasant Valley. Now, what are some benefits of maybe doing it with the static person in the middle of the zone?
Well, then you're playing 4-on-4, with the other kids, with the other players on the court.
Good run out by Jansen. Jones had a nice pass, but Jansen unable to finish. Timeout, Pleasant Valley, a 30-second timeout. I'll let you elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah.
I kind of put you on the spot there.
No, and that's fine. And then if you have that person in the middle posting up against that center person all the time, if she can control that position on the floor, it's an easier way of going in and out and freeing up some of the traps onto the outside.
So you can force them to have to pick a side a little bit defensively.
Yeah,
and if you get the ball into that high post, then that opens up maybe a pass to the short corner or reversing the ball to the wing.
And then the girls on the baseline, they have to shorten their distance in there and aren't out quite as far.
It's kind of improved. It's almost
because you got to cover the block area.
It's similar to some of the bunch formations in my world of football, where you're creating angles and shorter passes and higher percentage.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
And it sets up the 1-3-1 short corner. I mean, it's just the way you attack a 2-3 zone. Or a lot of people attack a 2-3 zone.
Reagan Pagignano passes up to Weiss. Good active hands from the Muskies there. Thomas gets screened. Weiss with the take. She's fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line. Good screen there from the Spartans to open up an angle in the lane there. Weiss goes to the free throw line.
It's a nice stroke. I'm interested to see. I know she wants to get to the rim, but I'd like to see. I wonder what her pull-up game looks like too. I think it would be outstanding.
Free throw's good. 24-13. Pleasant Valley leads. Second free throw is good from Weiss. Haig back in for the Muskies. McGinnis, Bodie, Thomas, Haig, and Jansen on the floor for Muscatine. Bodie at the top. Over to Jansen. That shot up from Thomas, no good, long. Rebound, Schultz. Well, Stotts will bring it up. Ramirez in the corner. Pagignano, and she travels.
Now that last possession there, Sophia Thomas, whenever she was on the opposite block, when the ball would go away, she would flash to the high post, so it almost resembled that 1-3-1 look.
So Thomas, there she goes. She gets to that post. Pump fake. Inside to Thomas. Thomas gets a shot up, no good. Rebound Ramirez.
She did a good job of getting that girl on her back there and keeping her there.
Another turnover from Pleasant Valley. That's going to be a travel called on Maurer.
Caitlin Holmes checking in for the first time for the Muskies tonight.
We knew we'd see lots of bodies.
Oh, yeah.
McBride holding true to form.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go here in the first half.
Trying to find out who's hot, Joel.
Skip pass.
Oh, nice job, Caitlin. Stepped out there.
And she stepped out of bounds, so.
Tough pass to handle there, though.
So the Muskies will turn it over. They're down 12, 43.7 seconds to go. Have to think that the Spartans are going to try to run this through Weiss in some way. Except she's not on the floor. They're giving her a break. Pagignano. Those two fouls making a difference with the roster.
Absolutely.
Schultz.
Muskie's keeping it within 12 here. Let's see if they can get a stop.
Ramirez for three. No good. Rebound, Thomas, 24 seconds to go. Thomas with the drive. Scoop shot up, no good. Rebound, Ramirez. Over back.
Absolutely. A little bit ago, Joel, my daughter Zoe, she sent me a text message and she said that she's watching the game on Discover Muscatine.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're live in Waverly.
Absolutely. Go Muskies, go Knights.
Absolutely. My classmate Steve Nuss, a proud Wartburg alum.
Absolutely.
And many others. That three-pointer from Haig is no good. And the Muskies trail by 12. Well, thank you so much for watching, Zoe. We really appreciate it. And we'll take a break here. It is halftime now on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'd like to take a minute to talk to you about Pearl City Media.
At Pearl City Media, we develop custom marketing solutions for businesses of all kinds. Between radio, cable TV, newspaper, Facebook, Google, and YouTube ads, it can be tough to make sure your business is seen and understood by the right people. Pearl City Media understands that people are everywhere, and reaching the right kind of people for your business isn't so simple. Maybe you want to increase your business's awareness and sell more inventory, or maybe you want to book more appointments, or maybe you need a bump in your lunchtime traffic. Whatever your goals are, Pearl City Media will listen and create a strategic campaign focused on helping you reach those goals. We handle all the strategy, planning, execution, and will update you on the results of the campaign while constantly evaluating the effectiveness of your campaign. So what are you waiting for? Send Pearl City Media a message and start improving your marketing today.
Does it really matter how beef is trimmed? Meet the facts. Fact: Hy-Vee has higher standards when it comes to trimming beef. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve is trimmed with only 1/4 inch of fat, so you pay for the meat, not for the fat, and get what you pay for. Are you getting what you pay for? Stop paying for the fat. Check out meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
Looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking about.
We're looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing you need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest 1/8 of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
Artie's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'd like to take a minute to talk to you about Pearl City Media.
At Pearl City Media, we develop custom marketing solutions for businesses of all kinds. Between radio, cable TV, newspaper, Facebook, Google, and YouTube ads, it can be tough to make sure your business is seen and understood by the right people. Pearl City Media understands that people are everywhere, and reaching the right kind of people for your business isn't so simple. Maybe you want to increase your business's awareness and sell more inventory. Or maybe you want to book more appointments. Or maybe you need a bump in your lunchtime traffic. Whatever your goals are, Pearl City Media will listen and create a strategic campaign focused on helping you reach those goals. We handle all the strategy, planning, execution, and will update you on the results of the campaign while constantly evaluating the effectiveness of your campaign. So what are you waiting for? Send Pearl City Media a message and start improving your marketing today.
And we are back. It is halftime at Muscatine High School. I'm Joel Krausar along with my partner Bob Long on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network as the Muskies trail the Spartans 25-13, a 12-point deficit. You know, it's the first home game of the season for these Muskies. They defeated Cedar Rapids Prairie last week before the Thanksgiving break. Coach John McBride, first home game, and we're definitely seeing his style. We're seeing Muscatine attack, especially on the defensive end. They've created, I've got 11 turnovers on Pleasant Valley in the first half. I'm kind of keeping my mental notes. And then I've got 13 for the Muskies. So both teams' defenses creating some real opportunities. Unfortunately, Pleasant Valley, if you're a Muskie fan, has turned more points off of those turnovers.
Yeah, right now both teams are applying a lot of pressure on each other. And we knew that going in.
Yep.
By listening to Coach McBride, and we know the type of pace that Coach Getz wants to play. And, you know, unfortunately for Muscatine, Pleasant Valley's had just a handful of more shot attempts at the bucket.
Well, really the difference in the game has been Hallie Weiss. She's got 14 points to 12-point deficit. So outside of her scoring, when she did get 2 fouls in the first half, you know, Muscatine, if they can find an answer to keep number 12 at bay, that's the ticket maybe to getting back into this game in the second half.
Absolutely. She is she's quite the talent. You know, she's taken the ball to the hoop. She's hit a 3. She gets her hands on balls defensively. She's a nice talent.
One of the things we've seen from the Muskies is a real commitment to the man-to-man defense, and the ball handlers for Pleasant Valley really haven't had a good answer. And we're seeing the little turnovers like the shuffling of the feet because of the hesitation, because Muscatine is attacking those passing lanes and they're fighting through the screens. I'm really interested to see what Coach Getz's adjustments are here in the second half to see how to increase their ball movement, because that's what they want to do. They want to move it around the perimeter and then find cutters. And Muscatine really prevented them from getting into any sort of an offensive flow. Most of the buckets for Pleasant Valley came in transition.
Yeah, they did. And, you know, Pleasant Valley plays with a lot of youth in the guard positions out there.
Good point.
And so this is their first game. You know, this is their first game on under the big lights.
We've seen 3 freshmen hit the point guard position for the Spartans tonight, and I think that's a very astute point. That's what they pay you the big bucks for, Bob, is to give that kind of analysis.
I'm going to remember that. I kind of feel like Ben Nitzel right now. I might have to have like a blitz package or something like that.
You know, yeah, Ben does such a great job with us in the fall. I'm happy to have a color commentator. I definitely reside more in the baseball and football space as far as my knowledge from a coaching perspective. I was a fantastic member of the Muscatine student section for basketball games. That was my major contribution in this gym.
And everybody needs their role. Everybody needs another role.
Sing the national anthem and go be an idiot. That was my job on Friday nights and Tuesday nights in this gym. We're going to take another short break. It is the Muscatine Lawn and Power halftime show on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
And we are back at Muscatine High School. We're getting ready to begin the second half. I'm Joel Krausar on the Muscatine Lawn and Power halftime show on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network as the Muskies trail Pleasant Valley by 12. And we will get this second half going. My partner, Bob Long. We mentioned some of the youth from Pleasant Valley earlier. Muscatine, while academically not as young, but experience-wise, some similar youth. As these Muskies, many of these girls are finding basketball again after taking a couple years off. But where they are excelling is on this defensive end. We saw Meredith Connor with a couple steals. Sophia Thomas came in and was a real spark on the defensive end. Just very interested to see how the second half unravels for this Muscatine attack.
Yeah, like we said at the beginning of the game, this group of kids are extremely aggressive. And the defensive end is going to probably be their forte.
Ricketts, Jansen, Jones, Bodie on the floor for the Muskies. And they get a stop off the first possession of the second half from Pleasant Valley. Finds Jones on the baseline. Easy layup.
There we go.
As Jazzy Jones gets a bucket.
Nice start for the Muskies.
Moats Carr brings it up, gets it to Weiss. This is Hallie Weiss. Good give and go look. Textbook right there. Bodie now dribbles it up the sideline. Deflected by Kirchhoff. She gets it back to Moats Carr, and now Hallie Weiss will reset. Kirchhoff takes an extra step, and that's another turnover. So Kirchhoff travels. That was a good call.
Oh, I think you're right, Bill.
Ricketts catches the inbound.
Nice patience there by Carly. I thought for a second that she's going to throw it back over into the backcourt. Nice.
Ricketts for three, and it's good. There's that ball movement.
And did you see how it went inside out, though, Joel?
Jansen gets to the high post, finds Ricketts on the wing. Back to single digits and another travel for Pleasant Valley. Maurer shuffled the feet and turns it over. Bodie. Little 2-1 good skip pass. Now Jones attacks, and she draws the foul as Maurer is called for her second foul, and Jazzy Jones will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, once the Muskies crossed half court there, they did a very nice job of throwing that diagonal pass across that defense, hitting Jazzy Jones on the backside.
First free throw attempt. No good.
Jazzy Jones is a kid that's definitely not going to shy away from contact either.
Ramirez and Pagiano check in for the Spartans as Maurer and Moats Carr will have a seat. Second free throw is good for Jones. Pagiano brings it up the floor.
Little Muskie half-court pressure.
Schultz to Weiss. Back to Pagiano. She thinks about the shot. Weiss for two. No good. Rebound Bodie off the good box out from Ricketts. Bodie picks up her dribble, finds Ricketts on the wing. 3-second call against Jones, and it'll be Spartan basketball.
Right there, though, Grace Bodie did a great job, though, of handling that ball pressure, faking, passing by. Like to see one more quick pass to the corner, though. Maybe been able to get the shot up before the 3 seconds.
Ramirez on the wing to Weiss at the top of the key. McGinnis, good defense. Long, it was Kirkhoff, and Ricketts with the rebound. Into the high post. Jansen on the baseline. Bodie back to Jansen. That shot will go up over the backboard, and it'll be out of bounds and Spartan ball. A good ball movement there for the Muskies.
Yes, it is. And I'd also like to see, Joel, I wonder what our rebounding numbers are. I think that we're holding our own right now.
I would agree. I've got to recruit a statistician to help us out. That three long. And Weiss with the air ball. And then the rebound will step out of bounds. That's Pangiano, steps out of bounds. But the turnover will allow the Spartans to reset their press. And we had a little officials timeout to let the officiating positioning get into place. Ricketts gets the pass over the top. Jansen for three. Yeah, and it's good. Muscatine cuts that lead to 5 with 5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
That was a big-time shot by Maya Jansen right there.
Getz wants the timeout.
Pulling up in transition from 3. That's ice water in her veins right there.
Full timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Muskie basketball.
We are looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking
We're
about.
looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing you need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
And we are back at Muscatine High School at Muscatine Gymnasium as the Muskies off the three-pointer from Maya Jansen cuts the lead to 5 with 5:07 to play here in the third quarter. That big bucket caused the timeout. We'll see if Muscatine can get a turnover here coming out of this timeout. Looks like they're going to retreat back into some half court as the Spartans will inbound.
Well, we've seen right now that with a little ball pressure, the ball handlers for PV, they don't really care for that right now.
Coach Getz is holding up the action here with a discussion with the officials. As the Spartans inbound. Pagiano back to Stats. Spin move by Pagiano. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Jones.
Grace Bodie did a nice job of walling that off, stopping that spin move in its tracks.
Senior v freshman. Ooh, turnover as Stott steps in the passing lane. And Hallie Weiss with the run. She gets the hoop. 7-point lead now for Pleasant Valley. And another turnover for the Muskies as that pass from Grace Bodie goes over the top. Connor will check in for the Muskies, along with Sophia Thomas, as Bodie and Ricketts will get a break. Connor, active hands. Weiss on the wing.
Nice help side defense by Jazzy Jones.
Jones gets the turnover. Now Connor brings it up for the Muskies, who then is deflected by Weiss. Weiss pulls it up, finds Pagiano. And Weiss will get the rebound. But the Muskies battle.
There we go.
And an offensive foul is being called on Hallie Weiss. That's foul number 3. It was before the shot.
Grace Bodie stepped right in there.
Senior Grace Bodie playing great defense.
I thought on the initial shot, I thought Paggiano got away with a little shuffling of the feet.
I agree. So that's 3 fouls now on Weiss. She just gets the no foul call from her coach as the sub now Maurer is at the scorer's table. 3 Spartans check into the ball game. That's a big 3rd foul.
Yeah.
Jones, Bodie, Thomas, Connor, and Jansen for the Muskies. Bodie drives baseline. She's going to go to the free throw line.
That's a nice take by Grace Bodie.
Veteran move.
On that play, on that inbounds play there, that baseline out of bounds play, Jazzy Jones, since she threw it in, she came and set that ball screen on that side of the zone, and Grace knew what to do.
Free throw no good by Bodie. Quinn Weiss now in for the Spartans. She'll check in for stats. Second free throw is good by Bodie. Cuts the lead to 6. Paggiano brings it up. And it's deflected and stolen by the Muskies. Too high. Thomas couldn't quite climb the ladder. But Coach McBride liking what he's seeing from the defense.
Sophia on the back of that little zone press there, she's just reading everybody's eyes.
Skip passed into the corner. That's Quinn Weiss. She's trapped. She finds Schultz. 3 no good. Rebound. Bodie, who's one of the best rebounding guards you'll find. She gets it up the floor to Thomas. Back to Connor. Connor has it stolen. That's Maurer. And Moats Carr gets away with a walk.
Yes, she did.
And Connor just steals it from Maurer. And Connor will go to the free throw line. Relentless pressure from number 4, Meredith Connor. So Jones has 3 fouls for the Muskies. That's the 3rd foul now on Maurer. Jones is really the only Muskie in foul trouble. First free throw is no good from Connor. Becca Haig checks in for the Muskies. A 5'8" junior. Connor makes the second.
Becca, another nice athlete that
one of the standouts.
Plays a lot of varsity sports.
Been playing varsity softball for a long time. Shot up, no good. Rebound Haig, and now Thomas will push. Does not have the numbers, and wisely backs it out. Now Connor will attack. That layup no good. Connor's going to pick up a foul. Little Bronx cheer from the Spartan crowd.
Meredith had a nice look at that layup, just couldn't get it to fall.
Kirchhoff will check in now for the Spartans. 2:30 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 5-point ball game. Maurer off the screen. Gets it to Schultz. Paggiano with the drive. And she's fouled by Thomas. So now Paggiano will go to the free throw line. Or did they call the foul prior to the shot?
Called it on the floor, I believe. I don't think the PV faithful like that on the floor.
Tough. That's what my grandma always said.
Yeah.
Kirchhoff, the top of the key on the wing. Connor gets the rebound. Three-pointer from Thomas. Rims out. Rebounded by Maurer.
Nice looking shot by Sophia there. Caught it
now. That's going to be a foul on Bodie. Did a great job playing free safety there.
I think they probably did that on the soccer field a couple times or two. Neither one of them wanted to help each other up at one
bit. They just
popped
right up, but both of them, they didn't show any effects of that collision. Paciano drives, and she draws the foul. I think that's going to go against Haig. Well, she does a nice job of turning that corner.
She does.
Kind of digs that inside shoulder in to get herself an edge and accelerates. A little discussion at the scorer's table. Just making sure they had the number correct. Well, Meredith Connor, we've talked about some of the other athletes. She'll be matriculating to where your daughter's going to school, Wartburg, playing soccer there.
She'll be playing soccer for the Knights.
Pagiano misses the first, misses the second, and Muscatine with good box outs gets the rebound. Now Sophia Thomas will bring it up for the Muskies. She has it poked away. And Connor scrambles back. It's going to be Pleasant Valley ball, but great defense from the Muskies.
There were a couple nice defensive plays on both ends of the floor there. Pagiano.
Speed on display.
Back in on it.
Ramirez at the top of the key. Over to Schultz. Muscatine trying to get this lead. Trying to do some damage while Hallie Weiss is on the bench with 3 fouls. Pagiano with the spin. I'm going to call Connor with the foul. Hand check. That's one of those games within the game there between those two. And now Connor will check out with 3 fouls, and Maya Jansen checks back in for the Muskies. Paciano picks up her dribble. Inside to Schultz. Little sky hook. Nice left-handed finish there.
That was a tough finish.
Ricketts brings it up for the Muskies. Moves it over. McGinnis on the wing. Thomas gets it inside to Haig, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Muskies as Schultz and Haig have the tie up there.
Boy, that was a quick pass from Sophia from the high post down to Becca on the block.
Ricketts. Runner.
Little
Thomas.
floater.
No good. Rebound Schultz. And now the Spartans will slow it down. 17 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Ramirez over to Kirchhoff. Back to Moats Carr. Schultz now at the top of the key. Looking for Ramirez on the back cut. 2 seconds. 1 second. Kirchhoff with the 3. No good. And the Muskies trail by 7 here at the end of 3 on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. We'll take a fast break. We'll be right back with more MAC action on the Discover.
Artie's Ice Cream and Grill, 609 West 5th Street, Wilton, Iowa.
Hi.
And welcome back. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. I'm Joel Krausar along with Bob Long as it is opening night for at home for the Muskies. They are 1-0 after defeating Cedar Rapids Prairie last week in this Mississippi Athletic Conference opener. And it's been really a chess match, especially the end of that third quarter as Hallie Weiss went to the bench with 3 fouls. See if Muscatine will attack her on the offensive end, try and extend that foul trouble. Moats Carr brings it up for the Spartans. Weiss on the wing, drives left. Ball goes off of Maurer's hands. She recovers, finds Weiss in the corner for 3. No good. Shots long. It does go off the Muskies, and it'll stay with Spartan ball. Weiss with 19 for the Spartans. She gets the inbound. And the Hallie Weiss left-handed scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Becca Haig. Bodie.
I think we're in for a heck of a quarter here, Joel. I've been extremely impressed with how hard Muskies have been playing up to this point.
Ricketts back to Bodie. Good ball movement by the Muskies. Foul, that's going to be, see if they call that on which Weiss. That is on Hallie Weiss, her 4th foul.
That could be.
That's a huge foul. First free throw is up and no good.
That was extremely interesting. That ball went outside, outside, back inside.
Patience from the Muskie offense. Drew the foul.
But it wasn't all off the dribble.
Right.
You know.
Norman Dale would be happy. Second free throw up, no good. I just watched Hoosiers again last week, so that's how I had the Norman Dale reference at the ready.
Don't get caught watching the paint dry.
Deflected. See if we'll see the picket fence later. Bodie with the steal. She's got the breakaway. Layup no good, but rebounded by Ricketts. As Jansen now resets the Muskie offense. Haig for 3. No good. Rebounded Schultz. Couple good looks there for the Muskies, but they come away empty.
Yeah, love to see Grace make that shot.
Maurer for 3. Now Pagiano with the rebound. She works it over to Schultz.
Becca Haig's doing a nice job
Moats
inside
Carr
there.
Gets it back. 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 7-point game. Maurer picks it up. Over to Schultz. Schultz looking to drive. Haig is going to get called for the foul. That'll send Schultz to the free throw line.
So Schultz hit a left-handed hook, and then she's wheeling back for a right-handed hook right there.
Showing her post moves.
That's tough.
You know, we're really kind of in this heyday of women's basketball in our state, Bob. You know, at the Division III level, we're seeing great players. You know, some Muskies, Maddie Peterson, and your daughter Zoe at Wartburg. But then at the top level, you've got the Jones girls at Iowa State, Caitlin Clark at Iowa. We've had Gustafson. These girls have literally had some of the best idols to grow up watching at every level of high school and college basketball in the state.
Yeah, women's basketball has really elevated.
Big 3 from Carly Ricketts.
Has really elevated level of play. It was nice seeing Carly step out there and hit that jumper in transition. 4-point game.
First National Bank of Muscatine bringing you all our three-pointers all season long. And the Muskies cut it to a 2-possession ball game. And Ricketts is going to get called for the hold. before the pass.
You know, I'm not for sure. I don't know what she's supposed to do there. She's jamming that cut. I don't know if she's impeding her that much. You know, you have to let them play a little bit.
And that'll send Maurer to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. First foul on Ricketts. She has 11 points for the Muskies tonight.
Yeah, I believe she's the only Muskie in double figures right now, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're right. Maurer makes the first free throw. Her first points of the night. Makes it a 5-point game. Misses the free throw. Jones keeps it alive, and Bodie gets the rebound. Inside pass to Jones. Back to Ricketts. That jumper is good.
There we go.
29-32. Muscatine cuts that lead again.
We're getting a little bit more comfortable working inside out off the pass.
Kirchhoff off the dribble.
Got away with one.
Maurer now comes off the wing. And now Kirchhoff with the drive. Good job there. A timeout now from Pleasant Valley. Full timeout. We'll keep it right here. That was actually a nice job by Jansen not to get up and pick up a cheap foul and kind of back off there when realizing she was out of position.
Yeah, I would like to see a little bit of help side defense there, maybe from the corner. Now, right here, we got to be careful because I think they're going to clamp it on right here.
I would agree. I think we're going to see that 1-2, 1-1, or maybe even something a little bit more aggressive. We haven't seen them go full court man-to-man, and I'm not sure that's their game. We might see that here.
So don't be surprised, though, if they clamp that zone pressure on right now into the full court and face guard Carly Ricketts the rest of the way.
Like a box-and-one kind of situation?
Similar, yeah.
4:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. 13 points for Carly Ricketts, and she's had the last 5 for the Muskies.
Yeah.
Again, Hallie Weiss, if you're just joining us for the end of this ball game, she's got 21 points for Pleasant Valley, but she's right now on the bench with 4 fouls with 4:53 to go. I'm guessing we see her at about the 3-minute mark, 4-minute mark. She might be coming back in.
I think she
soon.
might be coming in right now. Nope, not yet. Oh, no full court press yet. Surprises me a little bit.
Going to take a little bit of a gamble with this 5-point lead and let Muscatine maybe take a little bit more time off the clock. I'm not sure.
Well, I was wrong on both ends, Joel.
It's all right. We can't always be right.
Yeah.
Just ask our wives. I can't speak for yours. I can definitely speak for mine, that I'm really on the right side of the ledger. Thomas dribbles it back. And now Bodie needles into that pressure.
There
Connor
you go, Meredith.
Kicks it out. Shots blocked by Stilts and rebounded by Kirchhoff. That was a good look for the Muskies. Stilts with a good closeout. It's good to be 6-1.
Yeah, she's played a nice game.
Pagiano with the shot fake, and now the spin. Kirchhoff at the top of the key, looking to slash. To Ramirez, and now the Spartans looking to run some time. Backdoor cut. And the Muskies get a trap. Ball's loose and a turnover. Connor gets the steal.
Big possession right here for the Muskies, Joel.
Thomas back to Connor. Skip pass to Ricketts. Connor with the drive.
A lot of body.
Muskie fans wanted a foul. Kirchhoff now pushes the pace.
Let's see if they run their motion offense.
Timeout, 30-second timeout by Pleasant Valley. And now we're going to see 12 back in the ball game, I think, for Pleasant Valley and the Spartans.
Here comes the safety blanket right here.
5-point game, 3:17. Now Pleasant Valley in the 1-and-1 bonus. The Muskies Pleasant Valley just 2 team fouls away from the Muskies being in that 1-and-1 bonus. Muskies have struggled a little bit tonight at the free throw line.
They have. I would say right now Pleasant Valley's probably going to come out and run their motion offense. I would say that the last possession they probably ran 45 seconds off the clock before we got that trap on the baseline.
And so Hallie Weiss, number 12, back into the ball game.
Maybe a back pick here for Hallie Weiss.
Schultz gets the inbounds. Thomas extending the pressure. Oh. We're going to have a hold called on Ricketts down low.
That's 1-on-1 for Weiss.
So all of a sudden, Weiss to the line.
I would assume in that situation we would want to get, I know Carly was in a mismatch there, but Carly's got to do whatever she can to get the full front.
That's what she was trying to do, yeah, I think. And Weiss, I kind of saw out of the corner of my eye, she did a nice job of reposting and keeping Ricketts from getting around. First free throw, no good, as Jones gets the rebound. Jazzy Jones brings it up for the Muskies. She turns it over. As Connor will knock it out of bounds. Schultz does such a nice job of jumping in those passing lanes. She anticipates very well on defense.
Yeah, Jazzy, hopefully that comes with experience there. She locked into that pass that whole way there.
And now another foul on the Muskies. This will be a 2-shot shooting foul.
Either way, the rest of the way, PV's in the double bonus.
4 fouls now on Connor. First free throw is good from Pagiano. Avery Schroeder now checking in, the sophomore for the Muskies.
Nice athletic sophomore. I think Pagiano's going to have a nice career for the Spartans.
Yeah.
Nice little point guard.
Bodie works the ball around. Ricketts unable to catch the pass. And there'll be a turnover as Pagiano now will get the layup up and good. Lead gets back to 9.
At Cedar Rapids Prairie, Avery Schroeder came into the game in the third quarter, had 5 big points to spark the Muskies. Let's see if she can do it here.
Another turnover for the Muskies. As now Kirchhoff will drive. She'll miss the layup. A rebound is from Ricketts. Schroeder family.
9-point game, 2 minutes to go.
Avery battles, gets the ball, and draws the foul. There's a wave of Schroeders coming into this Muscatine athletics program.
I think so.
I've coached her 2 younger brothers the last couple of summers.
I'm sure they're all good kids.
They're fantastic. McGinnis finds Bodie on the baseline. Under 2 minutes to play here. Thomas. Back to Bodie.
Big shot.
No good. Rebound, Schultz. And they're going to call a foul on Thomas. I think the guy underneath the basket had a better look at that. I think that's what Coach McBride.
Oh, he got it on Maya Jansen.
So Jansen's going to pick up the foul. That's her first 2 free throws now for the Spartans. Ricketts is at the scorer's table looking to check back in.
Yeah, I think Coach McBride was wanting jump ball there.
Yeah, from our vantage point, that's what we could see.
Absolutely.
But there's a reason we have these 3-man crews to get all the angles. Schultz misses it, but it is a 2-shot situation. Good hustle there from actually Schultz, also went after it.
Maya Jansen, little collision in there, little two-girl collision.
Nine-point ball game. Second free throw is good. That moves the lead to 10. A minute 30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ricketts, just no breathing room to get the shot off. Schultz again off of the Vice deflection. And now Pagiano will hold. Gets it over to Vice. Minute to play. Kirchhoff now at the top of the key. Jones defending. Jones almost gets the steal there. And now the foul on Bodie will send Vice to the free throw line. 3 fouls now on Grace Bodie. Under a minute to play. It's a 10-point game. First free throw is good. As Hallie Vice
20
gets
points.
to the 20-point mark. And now Bodie back to McGinnis. The ball's kicked, so it will stay with the Muskies. Bodie inbounds, finds Ricketts. Inside to Jones. 3-point from Jansen. No good. Rebound Schultz.
It's a nice looking ball, just a little bit long. Nice to see her pull it.
Schultz now finds Kirchhoff. Little keep away game going here from Pleasant Valley. And now the foul will send Pagiano to the free throw line. 11-point lead here with 23.9 seconds.
Muskie's definitely had a shot there in the fourth quarter.
Now Pagiano will try to salt this. Misses the first free throw. I think you're right though, Bob. We're going to be talking about this number 3 in blue and silver for a while. She's had a fantastic game. 6 points, but she's ran their offense quite well.
Pretty steady player.
And showed her propensity to really get into the lane and create.
She did.
Bodie gets to the free throw line, scoop shot up. She gets fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line. Bodie will shoot 2. Fourth foul on Maurer. First free throw, no good. Second free throw from Bodie is good. 30-41, the Muskies trail here with 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. As Pagiano will bring it across the timeline and just try to dribble this out. And Pleasant Valley will win this one 41-30 as the Muskies will move to 1-1 on the season and the Spartans go to 1-0. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back to put a little bow on this one. It's Bob Long and Joel Krausar on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
You know Rivo as expert plumbers, but did you know Rivo can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, Rivo can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call Rivo Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
We are looking for a zero-turn lawnmower.
At Hustler Turf, quality matters.
Can I test drive that one?
In the store?
Even in the buying experience. We know you want to buy from someone who knows what they're talking
We're
about.
looking for a zero-turn mower.
Like
Great.
this guy.
First thing you need to know is what's the size of your property? Are there any obstacles?
Head to your local Hustler dealer and talk to a lawnmower expert.
Stop in to Muscatine Lawn and Power at 2020 Stewart Road to see Hustler quality for yourself.
Affordable Metal Manufacturing provides cut-to-length rolled metal panels for commercial, residential, and agricultural roofing. We take pride in delivering our products with a short lead time, normally 3 days or less. Our panels are cut to the nearest eighth of an inch for greater efficiency and less waste. Affordable Metal can even roll your panels on site. Call today for a free quote and let us become your preferred supplier. Affordable Metal Manufacturing. Our business is rolling.
And welcome back to the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. I'm Joel Krausar, along with my partner, Bob Long. Maiden voyage for us this season, and my new partner, Bob, did a fantastic job tonight, Bob. Well done. We're happy to have you here, and we're looking forward to this season. The Muskies will be back in action at home on December 17th against Davenport North. We'll be here. I'll be here. That is my 40th birthday, so I am looking forward to that day. So
well, maybe I'll join you, Joel.
Sounds good. It would be much appreciated. So December 17th, we'll be back in the gym with the girls, but we'll be back Friday night as the Muskie boys will kick off their season Friday night on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. But to put a bow on this one, really, Hallie Weiss just too much for the Muskies point-wise. 20 points for the Spartans. The Muskies fall 41-30. But I think there's a lot to be really excited about this team. This team's going to be fun to watch all season long in the purple and gold.
Yeah, the Muskies, they don't feel that great about themselves right now. I mean, because they want to win every game, Joe,
right.
But they were extremely competitive tonight. They gave Pleasant Valley, it was a 5-point game for the majority of the fourth quarter, and we just couldn't quite get over that hump when Hallie was out of the game.
And there's something to be said for the athlete who believes that they can win at any time. And I think we see a lot of girls on this team who have that self-belief, and they've shown it to themselves in the other sports that they've played. Again, not a ton of experience in basketball, but we have state qualifiers in multiple sports on this floor for the Muskies, and that you can't trade that experience that the multi-sport athlete can bring to your equation.
No, you are 100% correct there, and then just hats off to Pleasant Valley with that extended 2-3 zone. That is an extremely tough defense to play against, especially if it's your first time playing against
right.
it. And as you can see, as the game went on, Muscatine did a much better job of playing inside out and then actually back to the inside.
And we saw that in the scorebook as Carly Ricketts, she's our player of the game for Muscatine, 13 points. Hit a couple big threes, but was starting to get the feel, had that mid-range jumper game going too. She's our Muscatine Muskie player of the game, Carly Ricketts, with 13 points. And a good team effort for Muscatine. John McBride's got things going in the right direction. The Muskies, again, move to 1-1 on the season. Pleasant Valley moves to 1-0 in this young season. And we'll be back with girls basketball on the 17th, but we'll be back Friday night for the Muskie boys' first game of the season on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Bob, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks again to the Pearl City Media and Discover Muscatine team, Chris Anderson ×2, and then Jessica, who directed this broadcast. Fantastic work, and we appreciate it. And we'll be back with more Muskie action on Friday night. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Go Muskies.